What are you doing?
What's up, everybody? We're here in Colton's new apartment,
The new crib.
the new crib. How's it feel?
It feels good. Speaking of new crib, we have a special guest today.
Yeah, new roommate.
Roommate Andy.
Great.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Some of you listeners might know Andy, the Great Gatsby, as they call him, on
Only some,
Warzone
only
and
some.
Apex.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shout out Blue Sharpie.
Yes, sir.
Lucky man.
So this is our 20th episode anniversary. We're gonna have a code word somewhere in here for everybody who's trying to get that
Free
gift
shirt.
card and then the shirt.
$100 gift card. Andy's excluded.
Andy, yeah, sorry, Andy.
Unfortunately, but you know.
But yeah, it's gonna be somewhere in here, so I gotta keep listening. Like I'm not gonna put it in the front or the back, like at the very end, because I don't want y'all skipping around. All right. So it's gonna be somewhere in the middle, but you'll hear it when you hear it. So for the topic today, we just wanted to talk. We just wanted to chill.
20th episode.
We
Catch
wanted
up
to,
on
we
life.
wanted to give
See
a
where
life
everyone's
update,
doing.
everything like that. We wanted to just talk about random things. You know what I'm saying? Just have fun today because we want to entertain y'all and everything like that. So Colton, how's life been?
It's good, bro. Got a new apartment. Got a roommate.
How do you feel? How do you feel moving into your own apartment now?
It was good.
Was good. Well, what would you have moved into a new apartment sooner?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
No question.
What about you, Andy? How's it feel to have your own room, your own apartment? And
Honestly, man, it's just a little scary. You know, because I've been living in my old apartment for a couple years, and
oh, really? You've had
So-
that apartment for years?
yeah, well, for years. It's
Wow.
been like I think like 5 years since I've had that apartment, roughly.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And
So
so it
we're
just-
waking up in a new place.
Dude, it's like almost like surreal. I woke up this morning and I'm like,
It's almost like
wow,
that
new
feeling at
place.
at
New
like
me,
the
had a-
hotels.
Huh?
It's kind of like
me.
that feeling you'll get at like hotels and everything like that.
Kinda, yeah. Like,
When I-
where am I?
When I wake up
Yeah.
at a hotel, I have that "what's going on" face. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
dang, like the first night, you're like, "Where am I again?"
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right.
Dang, I forgot. Oh, okay, this is what I'm doing here.
That's
So,
crazy.
But I mean, I would say overall, it's going to be a new experience, a good experience. You know, with Colton. You know, it's going to be a good time. Hopefully.
Fun
So,
guy.
yeah, fun guy.
How do you feel like Colton's gonna be as a roommate?
Hopefully he's going to set me straight. I want to say just set me straight, but keep me, on my toes. Keep the place clean.
Who's
you
gonna be
know,
the cleaner?
grinding. Huh?
Who's gonna be the person who cleans all the time? Is it gonna be you or
Bro,
Colton?
we're gonna.
It's gonna be
keep our
50-50,
pace,
you
bro.
know.
He
Yeah,
said
it's
it
gonna
better
be
be,
50-50.
it better be 50-50.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I don't clean. I'm just playing.
I know, I can tell.
I don't clean. You know why? Because I keep everything clean, baby.
Okay, anyways. So we're here in Colton's room in his new apartment. It's completely empty because he just moved in how many days ago?
Literally Saturday.
Saturday, yeah.
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
yeah.
Yeah, we're recording on Sunday. Bro, this man
Yesterday.
has no chairs to sit on. We're on the floor. It's all good though. Humble beginnings because Colton's gonna have 20 couches.
What do I need 20 couches for again? I think did we talk about this or no? Okay.
In case you need 20 people to sit down. I don't know.
Wait, doesn't a couch fit like 5 people?
I would hope so.
Why do we need 20 couches again?
I don't know. We'll see. But anyways,
Dude, hey, I seen this thing on TikTok though. It was bunk bed couches.
I saw that
Bed
too.
couches?
Bro,
Bunk bed couches.
Wow.
I'm down.
Loki comes in clutch. Because they set it up high enough to where the people on the bottom they can like still sit like comfortably, and then the next one is on top of that.
Bro,
We might want to look into that.
I'm down.
That would be so dope.
Not
I feel like
near-
you need high ceilings though.
Huh?
I feel like you need high ceilings though.
We kind of. I mean, how big is our ceiling in the living room? It's decently size.
Dude, we're not-
It's bigger
Isn't
than
it like
this, no?
normal size?
Look, bro, you see that dresser right there? The thing's not that big. We struggled getting that up 3 flights. Look, we
And
live
then
on
you're trying to get
live on
two
the
couches
third
in here.
floor. We live on the third floor.
Third floor. Imagine walking up 3 flights of stairs every
Yeah.
day just to get to
I
your
have
bed.
to.
With the dolly.
Just-
with a dolly.
Bro,
Just to get
me
to your
and Andy,
bed.
when we go to work and come home, like we're gonna have to walk down 3 flights of stairs and then walk up. Now the worst part is when you go downstairs to go to get something from your car and you forget your keys upstairs and you're already at the bottom.
That
And
happened
then
to
you got
me already today.
and then you got to turn around and go all the way back up.
That's what I'm saying. At least y'all like we get that cardio in every day.
Huh?
Y'all get that cardio.
The
in
way I
every
want to
day.
work out. If I wanted to work out, I'd have a membership. Well, I do have a
But you
membership.
have a membership.
Look, I have a membership to fitness and I haven't gone in a while.
This man has a fitness membership to Fitness Connection, and hasn't gone in how long?
Since my knee injury.
This man makes it sound like he was playing football,
Yeah.
like the NFL. Since my
Yeah,
knee
I
injury.
got cut from the Dallas Cowboys. That's why they lost today.
Yeah.
Rip.
No, they lost because they're trash.
I got manhandled.
How you lose, bro, to the Broncos?
They were 4-4.
If they are Cowboys, aren't y'all used to like Never mind, bro. I don't even know what to say. It's just ridiculous.
So what's up with
How
you?
did they lose? Why do you think they lost?
Bro, why do I think they lost?
Yeah.
You want to be honest?
Yeah, go ahead.
I just think he got out-coached.
Out-coached?
Yeah.
What does that
And
mean?
outclassed.
It's like, so when a coach has something to prove, when it's like, when you have new beginnings and like a new coach, you have something to prove, right?
Uh-huh.
And it's like, dang, I'm going up against a coach who won a Super Bowl. Our head coach won a Super Bowl with the Green Bay Packers.
Oh, okay.
And he's like, dang, this is a good team.
Yeah.
This is one of the best teams in the NFL.
Yeah.
And we're going to their house. There ain't no way I'm losing.
Dang.
He's like, he has a mindset of like, look, I'm finna go in here and I'm finna get it. I'm about to put all the cards on the table. Because if you look at their division's whack. Everybody has like 4 wins. I want to say they're at the top now. I think it's Denver and Kansas City are at the, or it's like even across the board. All 4 teams are like the same record.
Yeah.
So he went in that game saying, if we win this game, I mean, we can basically. So I think they just got out coached.
You think so?
And yeah, it was frustration. Dak was frustrated, and it was weird. It was weird. I didn't expect that to be the outcome.
I think the reason why they lost is because they had Dak didn't play last week, and then they had the bye week before too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they
it's
didn't play for 2 weeks
or 2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's just he wasn't.
Nah, I mean you could put that in there, but I just think
I think so.
I think it was out coached. I think he just got out coached.
I just don't think they were ready for today.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. You know, they've been on a hot streak.
I think it
coming
was
into this
like
game,
real.
gonna be
It was
easy.
real. It's weird because the game was supposed to be scheduled at 3:00, and they changed it on Friday. They changed it on Friday.
Yeah, I didn't know they changed it until this morning. So
Yeah, they changed it on Friday. It was supposed to be a 3:30 game.
Yeah.
So, and I'm glad it wasn't a 3:30 game. That'd have been
Yeah, it's true.
tough take, huh?
So Andy, tell people about yourself since they don't really know who you are. You know, introduce yourself.
Well, I'm Andy. I'm 26.
What's your last name, Andy?
It's Arevalo, or in Spanish, it's Arevalo.
You know, I didn't know his last name until today.
Get out.
You're lying.
I'm dead serious.
You
You didn't know that?
What is it? How do you say it?
Arevalo.
Arevalo. How do you say it in Spanish?
Arevalo.
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 That's it, right? Or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
V as in
Colton, you
Victor.
say it?
Arevalo.
Yeah,
Say it
see,
in Spanish.
perfect.
Arevalo.
Arevalo.
That's
Arevalo or Arevalo.
Close.
Yeah.
I've been learning Spanish. I'm getting pretty good.
Oh yeah.
I know the whole Un Poco Loco song. So
Yeah, he does. We were just singing it a while ago in Andy's room with Andy's guitar.
and
I was very impressed by
Yeah.
Colton knowing word for word, and I was like, "Who is this man?"
That's like his favorite. Is it a Pixar or Disney movie?
That's Pixar.
Pixar.
It's not my favorite. It's up there. It's good.
What's your
It is
favorite?
good.
My favorite Pixar movie?
Yeah.
Bro. Inside Out's pretty good.
Inside Out.
Inside Out.
That one's so depressing.
is good.
He said it's good.
Nah, but I think my favorite Pixar is Monsters Inc.
Monsters
Oh,
Inc.
that's a good one.
It's really
I thought
good.
that was Disney.
It's Pixar.
No, that's Pixar.
Oh, because I know it's in Kingdom Hearts. That's why Kingdom Hearts has everything to do with like Disney and everything like that.
What?
Y'all never played Kingdom Hearts?
What is
I
that?
mean,
Y'all,
my brother.
did y'all
did,
have a
but
childhood?
I don't play like.
What is
RPG
Kingdom
like that.
Hearts?
Kingdom Hearts. Okay, so so the people who made Final Fantasy made a game
Is
called
that the
Kingdom
one with
Hearts.
Mickey Mouse?
Yeah, it has all the Disney characters in it. It's pretty cool.
Lame.
What about yours?
My favorite Pixar movie?
Yeah.
I don't know. I really have no idea. My favorite Disney movie is Hercules, though.
Disney.
Yeah,
Well,
Hercules
that
go
we went on
hard.
Pixar.
Pixar, I don't know. I have no idea. Is the new one? Do you know the new one? Luca.
That's Pixar.
That one's good too.
That's Pixar.
Yeah, I like that one.
Is it good?
What's that one?
That's they're Italian, but they're it takes place in Italy, but they're like water people. How do you say it? They're not mermaids, but they're like sea monster looking things, like fish looking thing. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah,
But,
Luca.
yeah,
Luca.
yeah, it's pretty cool. You never seen it?
It's
No.
on Disney.
It's
Plus.
on Disney
It's
Plus.
on Disney Plus.
That's probably why.
You don't have it?
Dude, ever since COVID first started, I like fell off the face of the earth when it comes down to movies, shows.
Really?
Yeah, like I watched this video that was just like really showed me a different aspect of what like Hollywood movies are and
Yeah.
like Disney movies, and I didn't want no part of it, so
Yeah.
I just kind of just stopped watching movies.
Spoiler alert, if you don't want to get spoiled, skip about 3 minutes ahead. But everybody here has seen Squid Game. I want to know, Andy, what...
Squid Game?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Andy,
Oh.
Andy, I want to know what do you think about the
About
ending.
the
I
ending.
actually have, you know,
What do you think about the ending first?
The ending.
Did you like it, or did you think it was like, bro?
Are you LeBron James? He said they hated it.
It was.
Yeah, LeBron.
It wasn't what I expected at the very end, but I kind of like understood it. Apparently, there's a crazy like, I don't know if y'all like saw it, that they were explaining there's a secret message behind the Squid Game. I have to look it up. I just know that it's something like a lot more deeper, and it's I don't know. We'll look it up later or whatever. But I think Squid Game is actually like a very good series to kind of show what society kind of portrays. Like
What they'll do for money, basically.
yeah, what they do for money. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And it's just crazy because a lot of people that were in Squid Game, people that had like financial problems or whatever.
Yeah.
That's like in today's world. Mm-hmm. And it's actually happening. And it is crazy how, and this is something I told my coworker the other day, it's crazy how people will prioritize money over family and over like their friends and over like, actual like genuine time to spend with those that they love.
Even over their own life.
Yeah, and like it was a good example whenever the main character, what was it, number 450?
He was the last one.
456, I
thought. Yeah, 456.
I think his mom passed away while he was in the games.
Yeah.
And he comes back, and that's why he didn't use the money for a while, was because he did all that for what?
For no reason, yeah.
And he didn't get to spend time with his family. And it's just crazy how it just portrays how people, whatever they will do to get money.
Yeah.
It's crazy because we do live in those times too. I mean,
So is my dad really in prison, or is he in Squid Game?
Hey, so I have a question to ask both of y'all.
I'm just kidding.
I don't know if you're gonna say that.
Straight,
that hit us
straight right hook.
That hit, yeah. I don't even
Straight
know.
right hook.
I had to process that one.
No, but that dude did everything, but he did everything right except be a dad.
I saw that. Yeah, he's like, this man would do anything but be a dad.
But be a dad. Exactly.
So I have to ask y'all something. Would y'all be in Squid Game?
I wouldn't, just because I cherish my time with
I don't know.
love.
So put it in this perspective. You don't know that you're gonna die. It's just
if we didn't know that was the an outcome of
they didn't
Squid
know.
Game.
They didn't know.
Yeah, then
but they went back.
They
though.
went back.
They went back.
They
Okay,
went back.
so let's say it like this. So at first, if you didn't know you were gonna die, would you go?
Yes.
Okay, so then if you knew people were gonna die afterwards, after the first game, after green light, red light,
When everybody-
would you have gone back or no?
I would probably have gone back.
you would have.
Yeah, I want to keep playing.
I'd have been like, nah.
No, dude, because you're playing. It's like a double-edged sword. I mean, yeah, sure, you might win the money, but there's no guarantee
so
that
you
win.
would go back or would it?
I wouldn't go back.
Oh, I thought you said you would.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
I wouldn't go back. I
At
mean,
all?
you're telling me
Wow.
that I would like lose my chance to see my family or
Yeah.
my wife and kids
What
or
about you, Colt?
whatever. It's no,
I'm not.
I just can't.
I'd go, and then I'd hit that when I'd basically do
Would y'all survive the first game though? How
The
do you
red
lose
light,
red light,
green
green light? How do you lose?
bro. After that one dude got shot, and then
They didn't know.
bro, but what I'm saying is, and then everybody started running for the door, and they were just getting lit up. I was like,
Yeah, but how do the people who didn't get shot up and stayed still? How do they know to stay still?
it's red light, green light.
Yeah, and you see
Yeah, but
everybody.
they knew not to move.
You're not allowed to move in red light, green light. Have you ever played the game?
I played it, but we can move. That's what I'm saying. But we couldn't
You're not
walk.
allowed to move.
Oh wow, I played it wrong then. Shout out 29. Played it wrong.
Yeah, but that show's crazy.
That is crazy.
I like the concept. It's like
You know the guy.
you would think it's easy.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, this is just children games. I got this.
No, that's true because it was on.
And then you
Children's.
mess up, dead.
You know the guy who made the show actually made it in 2008 or 9.
Mm-hmm.
It's
And,
that was a while back.
Yeah, and then he kept trying to get it made, but they wouldn't do it, and then finally they did it. Now it's the highest watched Netflix show ever.
That's another thing too. Is that it's crazy because I don't know how many times he's tried, but he's tried a lot.
Yeah, he tried a lot.
To
Yeah.
try to push this idea and this concept out, right? And Netflix said, "All right, cool, we're game." Well, people are kind of mad right now at Netflix because they're not paying them more for what they're for.
Oh, because
he's
when you
on a
sign the
contract.
Yeah, when you sign the contract, they give you money up front. They do the same thing with actors and actresses, and how good it does, you get more.
Well, no. So the contract is basically paying them a certain amount.
Yeah.
After that amount, they don't have to pay him for anything else. And
Yeah.
so people are kind of mad that he has produced millions of dollars to Netflix, and he's not
he
getting.
made people famous too.
He's not getting anything out of it. He gets whatever money it was that was proposed. But
Yeah.
after that, they haven't given him anything after that.
Yeah.
They said that he still is living out there like any commoner or whatever. Out
Wow,
of,
really?
was it South Korea? I forgot where he's from.
South Korea.
Yeah, that he's still, you know.
Nah, give that man his money. He needs the royalties. That's what I was saying. That's the opposite of what I actually said. Like when they do actors and actresses, like when they give him a contract, because they pay him up front, but then they also too what they didn't do for him is they pay them more depending on how good the movie does. You know what I'm saying? That's why that whole thing with Scarlett Johansson and the Disney Plus thing happened. You know how she sued Disney
Yeah,
Plus?
that was.
They
that was
did her
her-
dirty.
That was her fault though.
No, because
If you read what happened, she didn't. She had her representative sign the contract, so
Oh,
she
then-
wasn't there to,
then that's on them.
or
Then.
something like that.
That's
So,
on her team,
So
not
no
her.
one read what was like going on in there.
Because what originally was supposed to happen is they wasn't supposed to be on Disney Plus at all. It was supposed to have a theater release,
Yeah.
but obviously it was on Disney Plus, so she lost out on more money.
Oh, Black Widow?
Apparently, she lost out on like 20 mil.
It was a lot.
Black Widow?
Yeah, on Black Widow.
Really?
Yeah,
I did
so
not
she
know
sued
that.
him and they won.
Oh.
Yeah, she won.
Spoiler alert: Taskmaster is not who you think it is.
This man thought Taskmaster was gonna be Hawkeye. I was like, how?
I'm gonna be honest.
Because they were talking about Budapest, and I was like, bro, that makes sense.
No,
that-
literally how? It doesn't make any sense.
it
Because
does make sense.
No, because he had been brainwashed. The person, Taskmaster, or whoever it was supposed to be, right? And it didn't make sense because
It didn't make sense.
Hawk-
It didn't make
Hawkeye
sense when I was watching the movie because I didn't know that it took place in between Civil War.
it took place after Civil War.
No, in between Civil War and.
I thought it was at the very, very end of Civil War.
No, it took place because remember she's still on the run.
Yeah, after Civil War, because she was on the run after Civil War.
Yeah, it's in between Civil War and
Infinity War.
Infinity War.
Yeah.
So
That's what I'm saying. It didn't make no sense.
yeah, it
For
didn't-
everybody who watches the movies, because I feel like now, what do y'all think about Marvel movies? Do y'all think they're still going
Bro,
hard?
the
or-
Eternals went hard.
You think so?
10 out of 10.
I haven't
easy.
seen it yet.
Easy.
He
Oh,
ruined it for me. He ruined it for both me
Oh
and
my
Andy.
goodness,
For
he's
the
mad
sake of the
because
show,
he's
we're
mad
just gonna act
because
like
I
we
said
know what.
I said after the credits.
Nah, chill.
Superman
chill.
comes out.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say it. I was like, bro, really? You're gonna ruin it for more people? You know, like people are gonna listen because they're trying to get that $20 gift card, and you're gonna ruin it for like.
Speaking of, I know a bunch of people are listening right now, so my Instagram handle. I'm just.
Oh, we didn't even let Andy finish introducing himself. So yeah,
Anyway, my
Andy
bad. Andy, go ahead.
he's 26.
His name's Arvolo.
Something
Last
like
name
that.
Arvalo, yeah.
Arvalo.
I'm an aircraft fueler. Can't say where, but I work on planes, so that's pretty cool.
Or it's like Spirit Airlines.
No, Lord, no, I would not work for Spirit. Nope. But I was a country boy raised in Georgia for a good little while.
No, you weren't. I didn't even know this.
Yeah, I was in Georgia for. Oh, my voice is just cracking. I was in Georgia for a while, for a very good while, and then I came back to Texas to finish.
Where did you live
School.
before you lived in Georgia? Like, where were you born?
I was born in Dallas,
Oh, okay. So you
Dallas,
lived here. Okay.
Texas. Yeah. And then I grew up in Irvin, and then I moved to Georgia, to Atlanta.
What time? I mean, not what time, but what age did you move to? Georgia?
At the end of second grade,
Oh, so when did you move back?
starting my senior year,
Okay, so you're there basically when you were.
like throughout like most of my like schooling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You know, that was cool and whatnot, but
So did you graduate in Texas?
yeah, I did. I went to Seguin, which is in Arlington.
Yes,
and,
yeah.
But I did not finish there. I finished high school in Polytech, which is in Fort Worth. Which Polytech was my 5th high school that I've been to. So
That's crazy. Why'd you move around so much?
my dad's job. My dad's a construction foreman / superintendent, and
Okay.
so wherever they would pay him more, he would go, and
okay.
he would provide for the whole family. So he would just,
Just go, yeah.
yeah, we would just all get up and go.
Do you still talk to your friends from Atlanta or no?
Only a couple, not many, unfortunately. But we all know once we start growing up, some of our old friends will just become
Yeah,
acquaintances.
I remember I was talking about that with one of my friends one time, and I was saying how like that's just kind of grown up is you don't talk to the same people. And I actually wanted to talk about this on one of our episodes, so that's kind of funny that you brought that up. But I was saying about how people, when you get older, that's just kind of part of life, you know what I'm saying? Because I was telling them how there's some people that I know, like even like still live in Texas, you know what I'm saying, that still live in like in the same city and everything like that I don't talk to anymore. And it's not because like we're not friends anymore, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not like we got in a big old fight, we're not friends anymore. That's just kind of how life is, you know what I'm saying? You kind of just grow apart like that because I go one way, you go one way, but I'm still cool with them. I mean, I've texted some of them before, But it would be cool to meet up with some of my old friends like that.
Well, to see, it's that alone is like your friends will be those that no matter how far you grow apart or age difference or whatever, as long as they keep putting in the effort to try to be relevant, in your life and stuff like that. Those are the people that you kind of want to keep around. That also kind of goes as well with like relationships.
Yeah.
If they want to put in the effort and they want to try to stay relevant, then they're pretty much like friends or whatever for a lifetime.
Yeah.
And yep.
Would you go back
To Atlanta.
To Georgia?
Yeah.
Only to visit. One of my older brothers is out there with my two little nephews.
How many brothers do you have?
I have 4 brothers, 2 younger, 2 older, and 1 older sister.
Dang. How many kids is that? That's 6, right?
Yeah, it's 6 of us. Mm-hmm.
Dang. And you're the middle?
I'm the middle child basically.
Like you're like almost right in the middle, basically.
Yeah.
But it's like even number.
Yeah.
That's crazy. How old is the youngest?
The youngest is actually he's 10.
I thought you were gonna be like 5. I was like, yo.
No, well, dude,
Tell your parents to chill.
dude, my pops is like almost 60.
No way.
Yeah, he's turning. Oh, is he turning 60? Let's see. No, he's
Man,
turning
just
60
exposing
not
your
next
dad.
year, but the year after.
He's
In
turning how old?
Turning 60 in 2023. So
my
2
dad-
Oh,
years.
60. Okay. I
My
think
dad's
69
birthday.
is what it
My
was.
dad's birthday
No.
tomorrow.
Your dad's birthday's tomorrow?
Yeah.
Are you gonna write him a letter?
No.
Why?
Anyway, next question.
He said, hey, I played the 5th. That's crazy. 60. Wow, that's wild. My dad's like,
I think my dad's gonna be 45.
I think my dad just turned 50.
See, I don't think the age is crazy, but to know that you have you have a little sibling.
That's 10, and your dad's about to be 60. That's crazy.
Imagine whenever he's 18.
I would not want to
Wild.
be doing high school with somebody at 68. That's not me, bro.
Yeah, it's the crazy. The funny thing about it is that my older siblings are all 1 year apart, and me and my younger siblings we're all several years apart. So like me and my
wow.
younger sibling, he's 9. He's 19, and we're like 7. Yeah, we're 7 years apart.
Yeah.
And then him and the other little one is like 7 or 8 years apart.
Yeah, because he's 10.
9 years apart.
9 years apart. And y'all are 10 years apart. No, 16. Sorry.
Something like that. Yeah.
16 years apart.
Yeah,
wow.
that's crazy.
16 years?
Yeah, from him and his. And how old is your oldest? Like the oldest?
She is 34.
34.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
She also lives here. She has her own microblading company in.
Do I need microblading? It's what's her name?
It's if y'all ever want to check her out, little mini shout out.
Shout outs.
Her company is called Tinted Beauty.
Tinted Beauty?
Yeah, Tinted Beauty.
I feel like I've heard of that.
They do microblading.
Okay.
Yeah, which is like basically tattooing eyebrows and stuff.
They do it for men too?
They do it for everybody.
Okay, because I'm going to recommend Colton
Yeah.
For what?
for microblading.
What is that?
He just explained it.
Sorry, I'm not.
Wow.
Explain
Bro, his
microblading.
own podcast, bro.
It's like tattooing like facial hair or like eyebrows.
You tattoo facial hair?
Yeah, your
I guess
eyebrows.
so. I mean, I think
There was-
eyebrows are your facial hair too, right?
I
On
would
your face,
assume
No?
so.
maybe.
So
I
I'm
don't know.
assuming this. I'm not getting no tattoos of my eyebrows.
Why not?
Dude, I like
It's
my
what's
eyebrows.
in right now, bro.
I like my eyebrows.
You could shave them and then get them tattooed, and you'll never have to worry about them ever again.
Yeah, but then they're gonna grow back.
Yeah, that's
They
true.
do grow back?
Yeah.
And then it's just gonna look weird.
Um,
Hair just doesn't stop growing.
I guess we would leave that to the professionals because we don't know too much into that. But
Yeah.
No,
we'll leave it to
you know
Andy's
what,
sister.
man? I am a professional at this thing.
We'll leave it to Andy's sister. She knows
Hey,
more.
did you know if you didn't take a shower, your hair wouldn't grow?
No way. You're lying.
Just
oh my
Really?
I
Don't.
thought about that once. I was like, you know what? I wonder if our hair is like water. If we just or like plants, if we just keep watering, it grows. And
This
then
guy.
I was like, I wonder if I don't take a shower for like.
It's,
a couple-
it's like you come back and Colton hasn't taken a bath. It's like, you believe that, didn't you? Or like you see some random person is like, you listened to our podcast, didn't you?
That's so messed up.
Heck no, that's gross. What do y'all think about like, this might sound wrong, but what do y'all think about people who don't shower enough?
All right, look. If you
Colton, hold on. Colton, what's the longest you went without a shower? Don't lie.
Yeah,
You want
don't
me to
lie.
expose myself?
Yeah.
So one time in 7th grade,
Okay, it's always middle school.
All right,
When
look.
I ask you, it's always
Right.
middle school.
That's
one
where he
time
finds
in
himself.
7th grade,
Middle school is gross.
one time in 7th grade after football practice, I was sweating. All right, it was 100. It was Texas heat.
Ew, in the
beginning of
summer
se-
too. That's worse.
It was Texas heat. Got home, was super tired. Didn't change my clothes, nothing. Went to bed. Woke up. Wore the same stuff to school.
No.
I swear. It was
Did you
like
take a shower that day at least?
I didn't. I took a shower when I came home that day.
That's what I'm saying.
And
At least
people,
that day.
people were talking about what's that smell, and I was like, "Yeah, bro, I smell it. I
No.
smell it too."
Wow. I think the longest I ever went without a shower is 2 days.
It was about
2 days?
2 days, yeah. Like I'll shower. I used to shower in the morning every day, but recently I've been showering at night when I get home from work.
I just
And then so I would shower that night, and then I won't, because it's only because I would be super busy, and then I would work, and then I wouldn't shower that day because I wouldn't get home till like 12, and then the next day I'll shower. So that's only one day then, right? That's technically one day, right?
yeah.
Okay, so one day.
These are the longest.
I don't know. I don't remember.
feel like
I
Andy's-
probably went longer.
Andy's
than
already
that in
topped
middle
us
school.
both.
And he's gonna be like,
I can, but I'm not
2
going to expose
months.
myself.
Andy, when
No
Modern
one.
Warfare 2 came out, I didn't shower for 6 days. I feel like that's how Andy was. Andy didn't shower for 6 days on Modern Warfare 2.
Gross.
It's okay because when Black Ops 2 came out, bro,
We were all there.
dude, oh my goodness,
you know, I didn't play Black Ops 2 like
bro,
that.
that was the best.
Oh,
that was
you're-
the best
You're
one.
tripping, dude.
That was the best.
You know which one I did play like that
That
though?
was probably the best
Modern
one.
Warfare 2 and
Modern War-
I didn't
so
get back into Call of
my
Duty
top
super
3
hard until Black Ops 3.
Let's get into this, all right?
I love Black Ops 3.
Hot take,
Me
all
too.
right?
Love
Hot
that.
take. My favorite Call of Duty is Modern Warfare 2.
Okay,
That's not a hot
okay.
take.
It is a hot take.
No, but that's
Modern
like
Warfare 2, that's the
Bro,
best
people
Modern
hate-
Warfare ever.
People hate Modern Warfare 2.
Who?
That's like
Bro,
all
I've
the
heard-
quick
Rust?
scoping and noob
Bro.
tubing and
Bro.
YouTube, Quickscopes,
Tubes,
Rust. What do you
Quickscope,
mean? That's the best
Rust,
Call of Duty ever.
And High Rise.
High Rise was fire.
High Rise, that was fire too.
I remember people would try to get the final kill cam by jumping off the thing.
Yeah,
and
jumping
do
off the map.
360.
And my
360 no
favorite,
scopes.
my favorite map of all time will always be Terminal. That would
Terminal?
be my
Terminal's fire.
all-time favorite. Capture the Flag. Bro, Capture the
Yeah.
Flag went hard in Modern Warfare 2.
Hey, did they ever because you know how some of the like Rust and like there's other like Black Ops 2 maps that they
It's in Cold War. Terminal's in Cold War, right?
I don't know. I was gonna say like
I
if you
don't-
think about it, Warzone has something along those lines.
Yeah.
But it's not like straight
true.
up like
Vanguard
Terminal.
came out. Hoping to get that soon.
You know,
How you feel about that? How you feel about Call of Duty?
I
today's
don't
day?
really like that we went back in time, but I've heard some good things about it. So
I was gonna get it today.
It's Modern Warfare 2 mechanics, I think.
it is Warhammer, I believe.
Is it Warhammer?
Yeah.
Warhammer? They suck.
It's like Raven. It's like Raven and something else. Is Raven mixed with
Bro,
either
Treyarch-
Sledgehammer? My bad.
Yeah, Sledgehammer's trash.
Sledgehammer.
Treyarch will always be the best.
Treyarch?
Yes.
I like Treyarch.
They do all the Black Ops.
My favorite. Dude, when they brought back, Buried Alive, that was like the coldest zombie map ever.
Buried,
You got
think
them-
so?
I would say Kindred
Oh, no, it's not
Toten.
Buried Alive. It's called Buried.
Yeah.
Kindred did Toten?
Same.
Oh, dude,
Kino?
amazing.
Kino went hard.
You just
Five
hold it
went-
down in one spot.
5 went hard.
I didn't like
when
5.
you did the glitch.
I never did
When
it
you
though.
got up on the oval table.
I think I know which one
The
you're talking
comp,
The reason why Kino is so the
Kino
best
is
though,
easy, bro.
it's because it's not so like the nuke. It's not so much because you know the nuke zombies is ridiculous. Have you seen all the stuff you
you
got
have
to
to
do?
do
Yeah,
so much
it's
just to
crazy.
get to the pack a punch, bro.
It's ridiculous.
Kino is, me and Raymond's brother. We could last 100,000 rounds on Kino.
I think the highest I
You'd
ever
each
take.
take a room and you just train, bro.
Yeah.
All
Run
you
a
do is
train,
run
yeah.
a train.
I think the highest I ever went there was like 50, I think we got to 56. It was me, my cousin, and then 2 of our friends. It was a long time
Oh,
ago.
Origins, bro.
But and the only reason why we didn't keep going is because it was already 4 in the morning. So we didn't lose. We quit at around 56.
So here's a story. I was playing Origins one time and we got everything. We got all the elemental staffs, elemental fist. We get it all right, and we're chilling. We got it all on like round 38. And this is
Wow.
when y'all came over to spend the night that one time when we were living on Oswald.
Okay.
And all y'all came over. 'Cause I guess my mom and her boyfriend were going out or something for the weekend.
They always go out.
And then so everyone come over and spend the night. So Nick Nick was in my party. He had invited me to the party in the Xbox party, and I was like, "Yeah, bro, I'm playing with these dudes. Random search. Played with these guys, 4-man. We're all playing, right?" And then so Nick, when y'all left to come over,
Yeah.
I was on round like 48
Dang.
or something like that on Origins. And then literally when Nick got there, we were on like round 50 something.
Yeah.
And then I remember y'all got there around 11. I didn't stop playing that game till 5 in the morning. We ended on round 78.
Heck no, that's crazy.
Bro, because the Elemental Fist are insta-kill until like round 64.
Holy cow.
So we would run trains, bro. We would run trains that just Elemental. We didn't waste one bullet up until after round 64. I'm talking about instant kills. Just we had Elemental Fist trains, bro. And
That's crazy.
It was so fun. And then the staffs are ridiculous.
That's wild.
So those things are.
I never played Origins. I didn't play any of the new maps like that.
Bro, Origins top 3.
Now, there is this one map. I don't know if y'all remember. I believe it's from Black Ops 3. It's a zombie map where there's like witches and like there's a giant and like there's like a saloon. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's
I
buried.
know what you're talking about. That's buried alive.
That's buried.
Is it?
That's the one where they go under and it's
Is
I
it
think
buried
so,
alive
dude.
or
I
just
love
buried?
and it's a
that
country. It's a country. That's
Yeah.
where
I
that's
hated
where the
that
Mark.
map.
The Mark.
dude.
That's when the Mark 4 came
Because the
out.
ceilings are so low. I hate low ceilings.
The Mark 4.
Even in
came out.
Minecraft.
It was a glitch.
Oh, that's the
with
one with the
giant.
maze. You got to run through the maze to get pack punch.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
that
yes.
one was really fun.
That was super fun.
I probably didn't play it enough.
And then if the witch hit you, you lost all your money.
No,
No,
y'all remember the monkey who would come and steal your gun? In 5?
no, that was Ascension.
There was another one.
I think it was
Five.
Ascension.
5 was the
Oh, the ghost
the
looking
ghost
thing?
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. There was a monkey. Remember the monkey
monkey
would
is
come
the one
and
in
steal your gun?
Ascension. It would come steal your gun.
I hated that.
Because remember when Ascension first came out, it was black and white until you turned on the power.
Yeah, yeah.
And then when the dog round came, you were like, "Oh, dogs!" And it was like, "Nah, monkeys."
Yeah, so then
It was
everybody would pull out.
it was the monkeys in the spacesuit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And they would come down to the pods.
Yeah.
I remember, dude.
And I remember,
And they were
Good
super
times.
hard to kill
People
because they
would
were so
always-
small.
yeah, people would always say, "Switch your gun, see your worst gun."
Yeah,
so they'll
switch
take
your
that
gun,
one.
switch your gun. Always have a wall gun. That's why I always pack a punch a wall gun.
That's one where the
Yeah.
'cause
like-
astronaut was like beefy, right? And he would just chase you. The astronaut guy.
No, that was Moon.
That was Moon.
I never
Moon-
played
Moon
any
had
of
the
that. I didn't play
astronaut
Moon.
guy.
I wanted to play Moon, but I didn't.
Moon was Moon. Dude, Moon was so hard. It's dumb because the when you get the gravity, it's like when you jump, you have no control. So it's like the zombie. You're done.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's ridiculous. Anyways, let's switch it up because
Yeah,
I know
let's
that
talk about
I know
games.
we have a lot of female listeners as well. You know, we actually have more women listeners than men.
What?
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
That is wild.
Shout out.
Shout out to all the women out there
Shout out to all the genders.
who are out there on what is it? Girl, hey, I heard that Girl Boss.
What is it?
What's what?
Girl Boss. Y'all haven't seen that?
Sounds familiar.
I know,
It sounds
kickbox.
cringy. That's what it sounds like.
Kickbox.
I don't know why they're just not a boss. It has to be Girl Boss. Anyways, before I
Hey.
get canceled. So let's talk about something. So I thought about a good question while we were talking, right? So I've been listening into like conspiracy podcasts. So
Okay.
what's a big
Here we go.
conspiracy? I love conspiracy stuff. What is a big conspiracy that y'all believe is true?
How much time you got?
I mean, I don't think we have a time limit.
I'm just playing. I think my favorite. Or go ahead, Andy. Since
No,
you're the
no,
guest,
no,
you're
no,
guest.
no, no, no.
Since
You're
you're the
guest.
guest, go ahead. Because mine's pretty good. I think I
You're
want to see.
guest.
You said a conspiracy that I believe that is true.
That you believe
Yeah.
is true,
Yeah,
and you got to explain it well enough to try to convince us to believe it as well.
yeah. Convince me.
Have you ever heard of skinwalkers?
So, guys, this is where we're gonna say the code word. The code word is what, Colton?
Tic tac.
What is
Tic
it?
Tac.
Tic tac. Tic tac. All right, that's it. All right, we're gonna go back. Bye. Skinwalkers.
Yeah.
I believe they're true, anyways.
I've heard
Go
him
ahead,
from
talk about it, though.
Joseph. Joseph, if you're listening, shout
I
out.
believe they're real, anyways.
Shout
Go ahead
out
and
to
talk about it.
Joseph. He's out there and over
In the
there.
military.
all
Shout out all veterans. Veterans
all
Day,
the
baby.
veterans. Yeah, Veterans Month, baby.
That's right. So go ahead and talk about Skinwalkers.
So I forget what town it is. There's actually a documentary on Hulu of this guy that actually bought out the town that was known for having skinwalkers.
Okay. Oh yeah, no, you're talking about the farmhouse.
Something like that. Yeah.
I forgot what it's called. I listened to an episode about that.
And apparently it's these. They have faces like us. But
Skinwalker Ranch.
Yes.
That's what it's called.
Yes. There you go. And but they're like almost like alien beings, sorta. And
Yeah.
they nobody. Apparently the tell is, if I stand correctly, is that people in that town went just missing.
Yeah.
And they didn't know what it was until somebody saw something. Is where everything just kind of,
Yeah.
inspired this.
They went missing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they went
completely
missing.
missing.
People.
Is
Like,
that
in
the
that
one
town.
in Utah? It's in Utah, right?
I forget what
I don't
city.
know.
Not city. I mean,
Skinwalker
state.
Ranch. I think it's in Utah.
I think it might be. It might be
in Utah, maybe.
It's in the Midwest somewhere because it just sounds like it's in the Midwest.
Yeah.
Midwest always has crazy stuff happen like that.
But there's been just sightings of different things that are just lurking and walking. Like,
Yeah, that's like actually like one of the biggest like paranormal.
Bro, there's a TV
hotspots.
show called The Skinwalker Ranch.
Yeah, because
Yeah, that's
they
it.
have skinwalker. They're like skinwalkers,
Comes out-
aliens,
oh,
ghosts, all kinds of crazy stuff over there.
but see, it's crazy because like
Yeah, it's in. So sorry, it's in Utah's Unita Base.
Yeah, he's right.
Unta Basin.
Utah is known for having, like you said, paranormal activity and
All that
stuff
stuff.
like that.
New
Utah's
Mexico
weird, bro.
too. All that
Because
stuff.
that's where Area 51's in.
Area 51's in Nevada. But I
Nevada,
mean, it's right next to Nevada.
I mean, that's where the Four Corner States, right? That's the Four Corner States. Utah, Colorado, Nevada, and
I have no idea, bro.
Arizona.
Arizona, I think.
It's Arizona, Nevada, Utah, and Colorado.
Yeah, you're right.
I think those are the Four Corner States. The
Yeah,
one
you're
where you stand in the middle.
I'm just gonna
and
say,
then
yeah,
off.
you're right.
Don't quote me. I'm not. I didn't. I took geography in freshman year.
Me too.
Shout out Mr. Caswell. I still remember him.
Nice. But yeah, so it's just it's a weird conspiracy because some of us have experienced other things that other people haven't experienced.
Yeah.
And on a religious aspect, we're just like, how is this even real?
Yeah, because I don't believe, like as Christians, we don't believe in ghosts. But that there's a story in the Bible. I didn't know this until my pastor told me that I forgot which person it did, who did it, but they went to a witch, like a witch doctor. It's in the Old Testament. Read it. But they summoned Samuel, one of the prophets, and he came back as a ghost.
What?
Okay, so to everybody, the Bible's wild. Like I need to read the Bible, like not just in the spiritual way, but like because there's so many stories that I didn't even know existed until very, very recently. So that's one of them. Like he summoned him to ask him a question or something like that, right? And it happened. And he's like, why did you disturb me and all this stuff? It's crazy because this whole time we believe that the ghosts aren't real, but like obviously we don't know what that is yet. Still, like what I'm saying, there's a bunch of studies on it, but no one really knows how to explain it, which is crazy.
Which is funny that you mentioned that because one of my coworkers was telling me that science, like not Christian Science. I think that's like a branch of science. I think
I have
like
no idea.
religious science. He was telling me he's like it kind of blew me off off my chair a little bit because he was like it's crazy because science will eventually unfold everything that we don't know. Just give it time. And I'm just like, there's certain things that we shouldn't be exploring, certain things that we shouldn't know, and us doing that is kind of like, I want to say playing God, but there's certain things that we're not supposed to know about. And it's funny that you mentioned the whole thing where we don't even know what are ghosts. There's not enough scientific like proof exactly, proving that. But I don't know. It's crazy because you can watch these shows, but you can't tell if they're true, if they're just like fictional.
Yeah.
How they go to these haunted houses and they have all these EMF readers or whatever they're called and
Talking about what is it, Ghost Hunters?
EMF.
stuff like that. Yeah, they even made a game. I don't know. Maybe you've heard of it. It's called Phasmophobia or something like that.
Nah.
Yeah,
That sounds
all the
cool.
big streamers are playing. Is it
new?
somewhat new.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I don't know if you heard me earlier. I was like adult. No. No. But yeah,
That sounds cool though. Phasmophobia. Is that the fear of ghosts?
They go into these houses or like an asylum, and
Is it a game or is it?
it's a game. Yeah,
Is it
it's
like
on
a real
PC.
life game or a PC game?
PC game.
Oh, because I
It's
thought
on
you meant
Steam,
like
I
they
think.
actually go to like asylums.
No.
Oh, okay, I was about to say. If they're breaking in, that's illegal, and they're
But,
recording it.
Yeah, but I'm just rambling on. So I'll gladly pass it over to Colton to see what he has to say.
Yeah, cool. Or do you want me to say the conspiracy I believe in?
Go ahead.
Oh,
Okay, well, I believe in a lot of conspiracies, right? Like, obviously, there's the whole, what's called, the mind control thing that the government did.
So Operation Paperclip.
I believe in that one, too. I believe in pretty much everything, but I'm going to keep it controversial.
Okay.
I'm going to go for the most controversial thing I believe in, right? And y'all probably don't even know I believe in this. I don't think the moon landing was real.
We were
At
talking
all.
about that at work.
You know why I don't believe it's real?
it's
I'm going
real.
to tell you why it's not real. One, okay. When did the moon landing take place? Does anybody know the year?
The 70s.
Nope.
Oh my God!
Because
Explain all this. to
John
me.
F. Kennedy.
Oh, no, it was 66.
69, because John F.
69.
Kennedy said before this decade ends, I'm going to put a man on the moon, right? So the reason why I don't think it's real, because in 1969, right, My bad. It's 1969, not 19. What did you say we did?
69.
69. It's
I
60,
said
because
66.
yeah, 69. My bad. And so in 1969, right? Think about the technology they had, right? So you mean to tell me cell phones didn't exist, but they were able to have communication with somebody on the moon?
Oh, interesting.
So, what? You have
Listen.
That
So
makes no
cell
sense.
phones didn't exist, right? So what I'm saying is that you couldn't call somebody outside of your home.
Yeah, they had landlines.
Yeah, they didn't have cell phones. So then tell me, how did they talk to somebody on the moon? We didn't have satellite
Radio.
radio, really?
I'm talking about like radio, like what's it called? Like satellite, because they went to the moon. They
Okay,
went,
okay,
they
so
went to
satellites.
space and they put a satellite.
Okay,
in
satellites.
They
So
put
why
a
did
satellite
they
in
have
orbit.
satellites? Because we use satellites now for cell phones and cell phone towers, because it beams
everything.
off of
We use
satellites. Right?
satellites for
So
everything.
then they had a satellite to talk to people on the moon, but they couldn't make a satellite to talk to people outside of their house.
Yeah,
Like-
we had to ship mail on horses.
Bro, that was
No,
like
they're-
69, bro.
69, bro.
You're thinking of like 1775.
Nah, yeah.
Yeah, but that's one thing. So another thing, I believe that they
irrelevant.
faked it.
I think that has nothing to do with it. Okay.
No, I think that's a big thing because
ahead.
now look at all the things that we can do now, but we don't go back to the moon.
Right.
Why
And
go,
they're
why go back?
apparently dumping billions
Why
of
not?
dollars.
You already went there once.
Yeah, but it's not about just going once. It's about space exploration. Let's go back so we could go farther. That's why they're trying to go to
We're
Mars.
trying
now.
to go to Mars.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the
Well,
thing
they
is,
landed over on Mars, haven't they?
yeah.
Yes.
So
Multiple
they landed
times.
rovers on Mars and they landed
One got
rovers
destroyed.
on the moon. Oh, we'll get to that in a little bit. But so there's another reason why I don't believe it too, because I think it was a political thing. I think the reason why they did it is because obviously they were in the middle of the Cold War, and Russia was beating us in the space exploration, the space race. So they did it to get ahead of them. But also, do you know that they found the studio that they recorded the moon landing in?
What?
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did. And you know that I forgot that there's a director. I forgot which director it was, right? But they talked about it on the new American Horror Story because they said his name. But there was a director who came out and he said that he did it too. Well, they didn't say he did it, but they found out he did it. Right? Because after he did it, that's whenever he started blowing up as a director, because that's one of the first things he did. Or I think he was already famous. I forgot. But that's why I don't believe
So
in
you're
it.
telling me.
Obviously, I didn't come with all my facts today. Sorry, guys.
I'm about to ask
Debunk
you,
me?
Ask you how. Actually, so you tell me. You know how much it costs to ship a spaceship into the sky,
How much?
bro? It costs like almost around 40 million to put a space rocket in the sky, to lift it off, right? So you're
Still
telling me.
fake.
So you're telling me
Still fake.
they sent a rocket ship up to
You
Earth.
know why? Another
said it-
reason why
oh,
it's
listen,
fake?
listen.
I saw a video where this guy, they put a comparison of the actual recording and what it would actually look like on the moon, right? So what it would actually look like on the moon, right? Because keep in mind, there's no atmosphere on the moon, right? At all. There's none. So they were saying that the way that the sun came down on them, you wouldn't be able to see anything because there's nothing to block the sun rays. There's nothing to block the UV light at all. So the reflectiveness of the ship and everything like that, and now also that too, but the reflectiveness of the moon, because the moon reflects the sun, right? You wouldn't be able to see anything because the sunlight would be so strong because there's no atmosphere on the moon.
That's why they had UVA.
That is interesting.
UV. What is it called? UV shields. They had a layered.
All over the
UV
whole moon, though.
No, on.
Because remember, look at the camera angle. Also, too, who set up the camera before they stepped out?
What are you talking about?
Because remember the
It was a
famous
camera-
quote,
it was
one
a-
small step for man, but one giant leap for mankind.
Yeah, it was a camera on the rover.
The camera on the rover. Who said that?
There was a under the lander. There's a camera under the lander that's facing him.
And also, too, why was the flag moving?
What are you talking about?
The flag, the U.S. flag that you can see in the background moving a little bit.
I mean,
There's
it's
no
gonna
atmosphere
move.
there's no atmosphere in the moon to even move the flag.
I think once it's
Because regular physics
Bro,
won't
you
even.
telling me they sent a $40 million rocket ship in the air with people in it because it did? There was video of it going up, and
Actually,
then
there's people who say that they saw the astronauts not on the ship. They saw them out somewhere else.
they went up in the air,
vacation.
and then when they came down and landed in the ocean. So you tell me that was all fake?
Yeah, it's fake, bro.
People seen it with their own eyes.
on the moon, or just on
They
TV?
went up They went to the
It's
moon.
fake, bro.
They went to the moon.
It's fake. And you know what? Since I didn't come with all my facts, I'll come with all my facts next episode.
So what happened with Apollo 11?
Apollo 11, what do you mean?
When they got stuck in space, didn't have no air, that was fake too?
What are you talking about? They came back.
Yeah. So you tell me they didn't go to space? Is that all
No,
fake
I'm
too?
saying you can go to space. I'm saying we never landed on the moon.
We did land on the moon.
We
bro.
didn't land on the moon. America has not landed. I don't think anybody's landed on the
Anyway,
moon.
my
Nobody's done
conspiracy,
it.
my conspiracy theory is JFK is not dead.
He's not dead.
What?
Well, he's dead now, but
No, he's not dead.
you think he's still alive?
Yes.
He'd be like 80.
Be in his 80s, yeah.
That man's dead.
Not dead.
Even if he didn't die when getting shot, he's dead.
He's not dead.
80? How many 80-year-olds do you know?
Bro, there's a conspiracy video. Look, there's a conspiracy video that I saw, and it was very convincing. When you see JFK get shot, right? He's like stiff, right? And then when he lays down, you can see him.
Bro, his brains came out in the video.
But look, bro, you can
His
see
wife was picking up.
His brain and putting it back in his head.
it was all
Sorry.
front, bro.
Warning.
Look at the
trigger
picture of his wife at the hospital.
Bro,
She doesn't look phased at
warnings.
all.
He's dead. I think he died. I think there was more than one shooter. You ever heard of the magic bullet?
Hmm?
You heard of the magic bullet?
Nah, bro, the dude turned around and shot him. The
Who?
dude in the passenger seat. There's a video of him.
Y'all know the girl in the...
I'm just kidding, by the way. JFK's dead. It was a joke. Anyway, my
Wow.
the conspiracy theory that I have is
Well-
going to come up after this. Anyway, the video is the passenger driver turns around quick like this and shoots JFK in the head.
What?
If
Yeah,
you watch
'cause-
the video, it's slow motion. He like kind of sits there and they kind of.
So the
Turns around and
magic
shoots
bullet basically, right? It's because you know how they John Wilkes Booth killed Abraham Lincoln.
It was
Who's-
Lee Harvey Oswald.
Yeah.
And also they
This
said
guy,
that
history, bro.
since
Let's go.
it's also since dude, I'm history man. I'm a hit, bro. I literally on the stars history test, I finished it in 30 minutes. I got 100 on it,
Yeah. History is pretty easy.
dude. But anyway, JFK had scoliosis. Did you know that? And so the reason why when he got shot in his head, he didn't fall
It's 'cause he had him
immediately.
on a
He had a
stand.
back brace. So they said the first bullet that hit him was in the chest, and if he didn't have that brace on, he would have lived because he would have immediately fell.
Oh.
So that back brace is really what killed him.
That's wild.
You know that.
know
So
that.
the magic bullet is basically like they said the bullet went in him, and that it curved inside of him, and it came out a different exit way. So that's why people think there's more than one shooter, and I think there's more than one shooter too. I think it was a conspiracy to kill JFK, and the reason why is because in one of his speeches before he died, I think it was a couple days before he died, he was talking about secret societies and how he thinks they're un-American because he thinks that the American people should know everything that's going on because the government's for the people.
Over time, the government's never going to be for the people. They're going to be for themselves.
Yeah, but see what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is that
Right.
is that they killed him before he could expose the secret societies. Because he was gonna spill the beans about a bunch of stuff.
Who?
JFK,
Dude, he didn't want to go to Vietnam.
he didn't.
He was like, "We don't have a business being over there. That's not our problem."
Yeah, and that's
It
why
wasn't not our problem.
That's why we backed out. We lost. People don't like to say that we lost the Vietnam War, but we
People
did.
talking
That's why we
about
lost.
America's undefeated and stuff.
Mm, that we backed out.
We took a L. Just like the Cowboys took a L today. Yeah, we took a L.
He said just like the Cowboys today. But yeah, that's what I believe, that there was more than one shooter, and I think that the CIA or whatever, FBI, government, whatever, I think they all had something to do with it. And I don't think we'll ever know. I even think that 9/11 had to do with America, with the government, because you know that. Okay, did y'all hear about this? That George W. Bush's dad, right? What is it, George Bush Sr.?
George H.W. Bush.
Yeah. So
Senior.
you know that he had a meeting with Bin Laden's brother the day before 9/11, a secret meeting, right? I mean, it's not secret because people know about it. You know, like people know about it. We just don't talk about it. And that he had a meeting with his brother the day before 9/11 at some hotel. And did you know that? And this is all recorded stuff. This is real stuff. Like this isn't like a conspiracy. Like that actually happened. He actually
It's all coincidence.
he actually had a meeting with Bin Laden's brother, and I think the day after 9/11, they put like 40 something of Bin Laden's family that lived in America on a plane and took him back to Afghanistan or Saudi Arabia. I forgot which one, but they took him back the day after. y'all know this stuff? This is actually true stuff. Like this is actually recorded, like on record.
What are you trying to say?
That America had something to do with it.
You think we started a war just to start a war?
Yeah. You know how much money we make for war?
I know that, but
And do you know that how much money we get from the oil stuff? It's all for the oil, bro. It's all for the money. You don't think so?
All for the money, not for the people.
bro.
I think so. And they can't tell me otherwise.
All right. Anyway, my conspiracy theory is wild.
What is it?
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Bigfoot
Oh.
was
What?
Elon Musk.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
Okay.
Bro.
All right.
Hey.
Let's move on.
No, I'm just kidding, bro.
I thought it was
Y'all
gonna be so
chill.
juicy.
Anyway, here's my conspiracy. Elon Musk is actually from Mars.
No. Are you saying that because he's trying to go home? Is that what,
No, I'm about to tell you why.
why?
There's a picture from 1918 or something like that, and there's a dude sitting there.
Cap, send it to me.
He looks just like Elon Musk, bro.
Cap,
Jawline and everything.
send it to me, and I'll post it
find
on Instagram.
Bro, just like Elon Musk. And the picture is like, you could find it in like a, what are those things called? It starts with an A. You can go to a library and look up like different years, and it's got like different photos and like of that
A?
time period. It's like
Articles?
what is it called? Dude, my mind went blank.
It's all good. Move on.
It's
So
like a
whatever.
history book, basically.
okay.
But anyway, and there's someone found the picture and they put it. But anyway, and that's why he's trying to go to Mars, because he's trying to go back home. And they're saying that Mars used to be Earth, where like, and the reason why. So someone said the reason why we're like going through this weird time of this, like ever since 2012, we've been going through all this weird like natural change, is because our universe got hit by a black hole, and we're in a universe where Mars was actually Earth. Because if you think of it's weird the way the dude explained it. It's super weird. But they're saying that they're
Okay, so you believe in that, but you don't believe the moon landing was fake.
no.
So you believe that we were in a different universe
I
because we
just
got
can't
hit
believe
by
this conspiracy. You just said, well, okay, look.
No,
This is a good conspiracy,
I want to
right?
run it back. I want to run it back.
It's a good conspiracy. You know why?
So I said that the moon landing was fake for political reasons. Was one, and two because of technology reasons, right? And I know crazy stuff, but you're saying that we live in a different universe because we got hit by a black hole, and now we live on Mars, not Earth.
Right.
And Elon
So
Musk
why
is
didn't our
trying to go
position
back to
change from the
Mars.
sun?
Think about this though. This year, when did winter actually hit us? Winter didn't hit us until February, right? When does winter usually hit? November-ish, right? Like, you know how it's getting cold right now? Bro,
So are you
it
saying
was
that
like
we're farther away from the sun? Is that
Bro,
what you're saying?
it was 70 degrees last year on Christmas. It was 77 degrees on Christmas.
That's Texas, bro.
Bro, I was sweating on Christmas morning. And you're telling
you turn your AC on.
Bro, no, that's not no. Anyway. Bro, that's why the glaciers are melting. Not global warming. Dude, we're closer to the sun, bro.
Yeah, but Mars is further away from the sun.
I'm not saying that we're Mars. I'm saying Mars was another Earth. I never said we were Mars.
Anyways, let's move on.
We're closer to the sun, bro.
I don't know. I don't believe that. I believe the moon landing was fake. I don't know about all
Global
that.
warming. No, it's not global warming. It's we're moving closer to the sun. That's what's happening.
I don't know.
You know why we're moving closer to the sun?
Why?
I'm about to tell you.
Tell me.
I don't know. I was gonna come up with something dumb.
He said I was gonna say something dumb, but I lost it. But anyways, we're about to start wrapping up because we're almost in an hour. But yeah. Let's talk about one more thing before we end. So y'all heard about Astroworld, right?
Oh snap!
That's crazy. So all the people first off, rest in peace to all the people who passed away. All the 8 people passed away. But do you think that there was demonic stuff that had to do with that, Colton?
Yes,
Why?
there were multiple signs of just demonic entities, and there was a guy who was there. He actually posted it and was like, "I left as soon as I could." He was like, he said that the atmosphere was terrible.
Yeah, I
he
saw
said
that.
he felt. He said all he did was feel evil.
Wow.
He said he felt like he was in hell.
Wow.
That's what he said.
Is
He
that-
said this. He goes. He said he had a feeling. He said He said I'm really into the word and all that stuff. He said, but I just like Travis Scott, I like his music. He goes,
Yeah.
but not. He said not anymore.
Yeah.
Wow.
I saw that one.
Send it to me. I want to see that.
All right,
But
but
so
some dude, it was pretty like that's
Find
pretty
it.
hardcore.
Find it, send it
It's
to me.
pretty hardcore like story. The way he was talking, he was like that dude died, and when those people were dying, he said every time they were finding out someone was dying, it was like the concert got more loud and more lit.
Wow.
And that's what he said. He said
That's
every time someone was like another
crazy.
person just
I just got
died,
chills when you said that.
and he said another person just died, the concert got more wild and more lit. Like it was
Wow.
getting like more upbeat every
Telling
time.
you guys, gotta watch out what y'all listen to.
was
Watch out
wild,
what you feed
bro.
your soul. But anyways, what do you think it was demonic too, Andy?
I haven't looked deep into, all the signs, because I know
Yeah.
y'all were telling me about the whole 8 people died, and apparently
Yeah.
that's a sign of some sort.
Yeah, I saw a video about it, like saying something about it had to do with the number 8 or something like that. I didn't watch the whole thing because I've been kind of avoiding looking at it just because it's kind of tragic. But anyways, go ahead.
But I do feel, and my brother's the one that's really into this whole like conspiracy thing with music that has to do where it takes part with like demonic stuff.
Yeah,
And so I just think it's crazy how you kind of see that taken into fruition, how like music makes people's not just perceptions, but like they kind of like almost like put them in a trance sort of. And it's crazy like what Colton was telling about the one guy that did that video.
Yeah.
Where he said music was just getting louder, or like the sound was just getting louder whenever all these things were happening. I just think it's just wild. I don't know. I mean, I can go into a whole religious debate with this, but
yeah.
I don't think we
Well,
necessarily have
one-
all
one
that
thing-
time.
One thing I would say is that you said about your brother that he's about all that conspiracy about the the music and everything like that.
Music is like a way to the devil or something
Yeah,
like that.
that the devil used to be the angel of worship.
So, something like that, yeah.
He used to lead everybody into worship. So the Bible says that when God will show His glory to everybody, basically light, which is light, basically that that the devil or Lucifer would reflect it to the people. So that's why he got bold and prideful, because he thought it was him, but it wasn't him. He was just reflecting that to the other angels. You know what I'm saying? And also too, they said that his some of his body parts were made out of musical instruments.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's why I think it's really important that you got to be careful what kind of music you listen to. Because I used to listen to all kinds of music, right? You know what I'm saying? Because I love rap and everything like that. I love Drake, Travis Scott's cool. You know what I'm saying? I like all that stuff. And but recently I have stopped listening to that stuff because for that reason is that I know that music feeds your soul now and everything like that.
Yeah.
And that's why I kind of try to stay away from it, because I've noticed that me not listening to that music has made me less aggressive, which is weird. It's like made me less aggressive. It made me, not say bad words, cuss words a lot. Because I mean, I think what you feed your soul, that's what will come out of you. So I think it's very important that
Wow. Yeah,
you gotta be careful what you listen to, even what you watch too, is important too. That's why I think that this is gonna be a hot take for real. But I think this is why people like kids in the inner cities are continuing to do what they do, is because look at the music that they're producing,
Right.
and look at, because that to them that's what's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this is cool because so and so rapper does this. You know what I'm saying? And like you're just teaching another generation to be the same way, and that's why I kind of don't want to support that music anymore, because I feel like it's ruining kids. Some kids can disassociate themselves from that, like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna listen to a song about doing drugs and like shooting up somewhere and I'm gonna go do it. But some people can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people don't draw that line from reality and fantasy, because what they're saying is cool and all that stuff in the music, it's not. You know what I'm saying? That's what they believe, but that's not reality. That's a fantasy to everybody else. For them, that's the reality. You know what I'm saying? But it's a fantasy for everybody else, and that's why you see so many people shooting each other, doing all kinds of crazy stuff, even at young ages, because of the music they listen to.
Well, sometimes it's not even the music. Sometimes it's the artists themselves that really, I would say, inspire or influence the younger generation.
Yeah.
I mean, by all means, you're able to do whatever you want.
do whatever
It's
you
your
want, but
body, it's
still.
your mind. The Lord gave us free will. It is whatever you want to do. But for example, Lil Nas,
Yeah.
it's it's wild because if you really think about it, the younger generation is becoming more like it's the media and like social media and everything is just way more accessible, for the younger generation to get a hold of.
Yeah.
And so and a lot of parents don't actually monitor their children to see what they're looking at or what they're doing.
Yeah.
And so all the things that are going on in this world, which is like, it's like the world is like literally upside down right now.
Yeah.
How it used to be. And now it's becoming a normality rather than, I'm not saying that it was an abnormality, but, the younger generation now is just becoming more and more and more influenced into things like, for example, kids are now learning more about their sexual, interests.
Yeah.
So that whenever I was growing up, I was watching Power Rangers or watching
Yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, whatever. Pokemon, all this stuff. I wasn't worried about who I liked, whether if I liked a guy or a girl or whatever. I mean, I just think it's all about parenting, and so social media now. I mean, if you start looking at it, because the younger generation get a hold of media so easily now. I mean, the artists are just putting out their agendas.
Yeah.
And guess who's listening and watching?
Yeah.
The younger generation.
That's true.
To us that are older, we're just like, okay, well, this has kind of always been happening, but whatever.
Yeah.
But younger generation is just getting more influence by the day. So
Yeah, sure.
yeah, it's tragic, but what can we do? The only thing we can do is be good parents to
Yeah.
our children while they're growing up. And
That's true. I think too many parents are letting TV and social media parent their kids, and that's why you see everything that happens nowadays. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So this is the end of the podcast. We're coming to the end of the close. But if you want to find
Next
us,
episode, 24-hour episode. So be ready.
No. If you want to find us on Instagram, it's the_innercircle podcast. And you can email us at theinnercirclepd@gmail.com. Hit us up. Let us know if there's anything you want us to talk about. We also got shirts for sale. Hit us up with a size. DM us what size you want. They're $20 each. We're gonna do hoodies here in a little bit. And that's pretty much it. But yeah, thank you for listening to the 20th episode. Thank you, Andy, for coming on.
yeah, thank y'all guys for inviting me.
Thanks. Thank
has
you
been
so
such
much.
an experience.
Yeah, so it's been fun. It's been real. What is it? It's been real.
Real.
It's been fun.
It ain't been real.
It ain't been real fun. All right, we'll see y'all later.